Here is a simple way to think about organizational transformation. In these challenging times of the pandemic, it has caused a lot of us to reflect on our organization's future and even on our own future, and to think about how to grow in 2021 and beyond. Growth requires a transformation of the organization. Having been through a number of transformation exercises, I think there is a simple way to think about transformation, at least as a first cut. All you need is a structured approach. I'll use an example to illustrate. Let's assume that your organization's goal is growth. Based on that, you've established a clear strategy that answers two key questions. One, where to play, and two, how to win. The most important aspect that your business strategy has to consider are customers. There are a couple of ways to think about this. One is to improve the experience of existing customers so they can refer other people and you can grow that way. Here, you're focusing on customers who would be in your current customer segment that you haven't reached out to yet. Another is to capture additional customer segments, perhaps by offering new products or services. In this case, you're finding a different segment of customers. All prospects will be pulled into your company's orbit through processes. These processes may involve your customers interacting through a website or a mobile device, through your agents, through a partner, or through a platform, or many other ways. Once they go through such an interaction or interactions, they would exchange value that you provide for money, and thereby they'll become a customer. The processes are enabled by technology, which are basically applications and underlying data. Most companies will have a large number of processes and therefore many systems and many data repositories to support these systems. There are a couple of reasons for this. One is that no single monolithic application could or should address all different processes. And two, the processes in the corresponding systems may have been built at different times and by different business areas, sometimes resulting in redundancy. Ultimately, the processes have to provide value to the customers and prospects. The value needs to be understood by the company and analyzed so that they can use those measures as a basis to make important business decisions. Now, let's look at these three parts individually. For a growth strategy and identifying new markets, you will have to figure out if you have the capabilities to expand into new products. The blue ocean strategy is a direction you might consider here. In this strategy, the idea is to identify an entirely new market that did not exist before and reframe your products and services to that market. Maybe you want to create an ecosystem for your customers where one product is linked to another product, just like what Apple does. This will drive the development of both the products and the capabilities to support those products. On the other hand, if the growth strategy is to reach more customers in the same segment, then we need to consider a different set of business processes, such as how to improve marketing or how to establish new partnerships. On the processes themselves, we'll have to make them faster, cheaper, and better, which means that they will become more robust and reliable. You can automate some of these processes using tools like RPA that I discussed in my previous video, for which you can find a link in the description below. You can use data more effectively by making sure that you have high quality data and they are integrated, perhaps to get 10 times more value out of them. You can redesign the processes to change the way you do things in a much better way than your competitor, and a few other techniques that you can apply. Finally, on delivering value, we need to clearly understand what we are promising and what we're delivering. Are we meeting and exceeding those promises? To visualize that, we need to implement better measurement systems. In retail, for example, the percentage of repeat buyers is a good indicator of stickiness, while the percentage of new customers who go through with their purchase may be a good indicator of simplicity and ease of use. Netflix wants to understand the kind of movies you watch so that they can provide and recommend more of those. Amazon's one-click buying is the ultimate in buying ease. And Tesla makes even car buying simple and easy. There you have it. This is a very simple framework of 3 parts. What's your promise? Who are you promising this to? And how are you delivering on that promise? My videos are free forever. If you see value in them and feel generous, please go here to check out and make a donation to one of the great causes that I'm currently chipping in for. Also, please subscribe and like my videos because it helps me in so many ways. For a one-page visual summary of this video, please sign up on my website. Thank you deeply for giving me the motivation to do what I do.